Gloucester docks, always something of interest to be seen here by the visitor. Boats of all shapes and sizes in England's most inland port. However, in early spring 2013, there was a very special arrival. This three-masted bark, the Kaskelot. She is here for an extensive refit, which will cost some millions of pounds. The work will be carried out by local traditional shipbuilders, Tommy Nielsen and Company. Now safely located in the larger dry dock, work is soon underway. There is much to be done, and a tight programme to meet. The restoration brief is to apply the highest standards for presentation purposes. Also, as many as possible of the original features are to be maintained. But sadly not the figurehead. Its days at sea are over. While some men attend to the work on the hull repairs, others take a close look at the masts, the yards and the rigging. The ship was built in 1948 by J. Ring Anderson for the Royal Greenland Trading Company. It originally carried supplies to the settlements in East Greenland. However, in the 1960s, her role was changed, and she became a support vessel for Danish fisheries in the Faroe Islands. By midsummer, the original superstructure has been removed and replaced by this temporary protective structure. Currently, the Kaskelot is one of the largest wooden ships in commission. It was purchased by her present owners in 2013. Film appearances are quite a regular occurrence, and she has had credits in 11 films. They include Amazing Grace, Longitude, David Copperfield and Shackleton. In 2007, to mark the bicentennial of the ending of the slave trade, Kaskelot played yet another role. She took the part of an original slave ship, the Zong, and sailed up the River Thames under Tower Bridge into London. That must have been quite a spectacular sight to behold. November the 1st, 2013, an important and decisive day for the Kaskelot, worthy of being recorded for posterity. The dry dock is to be flooded. The event has attracted these sightseers, eager to enjoy and be part of this moment. Slowly, at first, the water is allowed to enter, but this initial flow will soon be increased to a mighty rushing and loud torrent. To obtain the same level as the water in the main basin, tens of thousands of gallons will be required. Water is pumped from the adjacent River Severn to replace that which is now filling the dry dock. There are two dry docks in Gloucester. Kaskelot, because of her size, she is over 150 feet in length, is in the larger of the two. There's still a long way to go, but we are getting there. But yet more work to be done aloft. Finally, we have made it. December the 1st, 2013. Kaskelot will be leaving Gloucester today. After 8 months and over 55,000 man-hours of labour. Luckily today we have a cool, still winter morning, as Kaskelot begins the next phase of her life. No doubt that will include more film and TV work and private charter. The public will also be able to sail with her from time to time on short 3-hour cruises on certain dates, the cost being £40 for an adult. The departure has been much publicised locally, and has attracted the attention of members of the public. Anxious moments for those on board. At last she's moving, slowly and carefully. Her journey to the high seas has begun. Ahead, into the canal and on to Sharpness. Beyond that, the River Severn and the Bristol Channel. But first, the raised bridge has got to be very slowly and safely negotiated. And it was. As she leaves the dock basin, we can now see and admire the graceful lines of this wonderful ship. With the background of the old warehouses, we are transported back to the time when such sights were an everyday part of life here in the city of Gloucester. However, as she heads away, this is not the end of the Kaskelot story in Gloucester docks. From time to time, she will return here for periodic maintenance and inspection checks. If you have an opportunity to go and see her on such an occasion, do go. You will not be disappointed.